Okay. Today, Wednesday, no news, day after CPI, PPI tomorrow. I'm recording this next day because my computer was being kind of annoying. It wasn't working, so replay is on. But basically, going into the day, we still have taken this high on both pairs. Taken that high. And after that, we're very extended. Shooting up. We still haven't tapped into this gap. We're extending, very bullish. We've been bullish for a very long time. And I just was expecting a sort of consolidation, at least, if not a retracement, down into here or here to keep going up. I didn't think we were just going to push up immediately on market open. So I was relatively short down to these lows to fill in a fair value gap and then to move up. Or if it does that immediately, then I'd be looking to have a bullish bias. But on the 4-hour, before market open, let's look at the candles. We're respecting this fair value gap. There's this big fair value gap right here that could possibly get filled. This is like the beginning of the fair value gap. I marked out like equilibrium of the range on ES, on like just looking around, seeing what might get hit. Yeah, equilibrium. But going into the hourly, right before market open. Okay, looking at this, we took this low, Asia low, and then moved up. We've taken out London high, made an SMT with the pairs where this high has not been taken on ES, and we're also above London high as well on that pair on ES. So now I'm just kind of targeting these lows. I want to see these lows get hit. If we come up and take out this high or just this high, and then on NASDAQ, if we come up and take out this high, and I just want to see if we're also going to hold the bearish SMT, which would add into the confluence of my bearish bias, which is this low and possibly equilibrium of this range before I move higher on a bigger time frame. So going into market open, I'm just going to delete this. We shoot up. Okay. Haven't taken this high out yet. Bam. Bam. We take that high out. And we're holding the SMT. We are still holding the SMT. We have not taken this high out. Now, for me to be confident that we're not going to push up, lag a little bit, push up, and take this high out, I marked out this 5-minute fair value gap. And then if we push through that and displace, I'll be bearish. So I'm looking at wanting to take it on the lagging. I'm not the lagging, the not lagging pair, so ES, just because I feel like it'd be more efficient to go lower. And there's also a chance that this would not come down and take these lows out and make an SMT to go higher. But same thing, if I want to see these lows on this, I'd want to see this displaced through and then execute on the 1 minute. I wouldn't necessarily have to wait for this to be displaced. But if we disrespect this, I would think about going on the 1 minute. But this is a great model just on a higher time frame. It's the same entry. If we disrespect this and displace, I'm looking to enter. So just I wasn't really looking to be on the 1 minute. So the next candle displaces. I want to enter, watching this candle, I want to enter on this breaker. I want to enter on this breaker. Going down to 2.9 R. But the next candle, we instantly, within a few seconds, just tap into this and instantly go down. So I missed the entry. Now, we're respecting this. We still haven't, again, I'm not looking to enter, even though we did all this, not looking to enter on this because it's not the lagging index. But seeing this, I was like, damn, I missed my entry. And then I'm watching it, we start consolidating for a while. Until then, we finally, this is where I feel like I wasn't necessarily scared, but I was hesitant to enter based upon, in the moment, I was thinking, dang, we might just consolidate and move up. I kind of disregarded the entire structure that I had. The SMT displacement on a decent time frame, moving down, and the draw on liquidity that I wanted to be taken was still not taken. So strong draw on liquidity for the day that I want to see taken, and there's no reason that I shouldn't have seen an entry. Now I usually enter on the 1 minute. So watching this consolidate for about 20 minutes, I was like, dang, I'm a little hesitant. But really, we just came up, filled this, and we just consolidated, but eventually we still came down when the macro at 11 entered. So, taken away from this, followed the rules, understood, had my bias, it was taken. But entry, I just can't be hesitant. I can't be scared. I was hesitant and I was scared. In the back of my mind, I thought, dang, there's a chance that we're just going to consolidate and not take out the low. And on NASDAQ, we never really did. Also, watching NASDAQ come up and consolidate, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's the draw. But I should have just entered. Moving forward, if all of we had an SMT, liquidity is swept, displacement, there's no reason that I couldn't have entered on the retracement into this, because I was looking for an immediate entry back into this. And since I didn't get that for like 20 minutes, I was hesitant. But I have to understand going forward that I was on a bigger time frame. Because if this was on the 1 minute, it's only a few minutes, I'd be wanting to enter on this. But since it's been 20 minutes, I have to understand it's a 5 minute time frame. It's going to take a little bit longer to play out. So I won't be hesitant going into the future if my draw on liquidity is still intact and we retrace into my model. I want to see this. So if I just play the rest of the day, it is a relatively consolidated day, which I expected it to be. Moving forward, so we just kind of consolidated coming up here, really just consolidated day. But we do end up coming down into equilibrium of this range and digging deeper into this 4-hour fair value gap and respecting it. And that was that day. Today, PPI and also Powell was speaking at 5:30, so I wasn't out of rule. I do not trade any day that Powell is speaking. So I didn't even wake up for the market. But look what's going on today. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. Consolidation, retracement, and now with Powell speaking at 10, and then at PPI, retrace, extension up. Same thing here. We retraced, an extension up, displacement up. So tomorrow, Friday, depending on how the next few 4-hour candles go, I mean, still very bullish. There's no reason for me not to go bullish. We have hit into this daily fair value gap. Have to keep that in mind. So we still have these highs before this daily fair value gap. Again, we are very extended, so I wouldn't be surprised if we held on to this a little bit and then come down a little bit. But I would not be bearish down to this point until we displace below this low. If we start coming up, respecting this, displace below this low, then I'd be more willing to go down to this low. But again, we also have these 4-hour fair value gaps that we could just consolidate in. But all depends how we displace and what the 4-hour looks like, if there's any 4-hour fair value gaps. And yeah. So just to wrap things up, just again, moving forward, don't be hesitant. If the draw is still available and your model, if I just follow my model, there's no reason why I shouldn't enter going forward. And winning trade, great trade idea.